In this video, we're diving into a head-to-head comparison between UltraVPN and PureVPN to see which service offers better value. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and here on the VPN Nerds, we cut through the fluff to help you make smarter decisions about your online security. So these days, choosing a virtual private network isn't as easy as clicking the first ad you see. There are dozens of providers, each promising the fastest speeds, the best privacy features, or the lowest prices. But when you start looking past the marketing, the details matter. How many servers are available? Are the apps easy to use? Is your data truly private? And do you actually get what you pay for? Meet UltraVPN. Started in 2018 and is now owned by Pango Group, which is part of Aura, a cybersecurity company that also owns other services like Hotspot Shield. UltraVPN positions itself as a straightforward VPN with competitive introductory pricing and an emphasis on simplicity. So here's what stands out: server network and performance. UltraVPN operates over 1,300 servers and 125 locations worldwide. That's not as many servers as some competitors, but it's enough to provide coverage across North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and beyond. The company has expanded its network significantly in recent years, with a mix of physical and virtual servers to reach countries with restrictive internet laws. In terms of performance, UltraVPN has improved considerably. With the introduction of the Hydra protocol alongside WireGuard and IPv2, users can choose between speed and compatibility. Hydra is a proprietary protocol based on TLS, Transport Layer Security, that focuses on speed and reliability. WireGuard is an open source protocol praised for its efficiency, while IPv2 is known for quick reconnections when switching networks, like when your phone hops between Wi-Fi and cellular. Independent tests in 2025 report average speeds ranging from 100 to 200 megabits per second, depending on server location and the protocol used. Nearby servers tend to deliver low latency connections suitable for gaming and video calls. Long distance connections show higher latency, which is typical for any VPN. Security and features. UltraVPN uses AES 256 encryption with SHA 256 authentication, which is considered military grade and is the industry standard for data protection. The app includes a kill switch, sometimes labeled a firewall, that cuts your internet connection if the VPN drops unexpectedly, preventing your real IP address from leaking. Now, another notable feature is split tunneling on the Windows and mobile apps, allowing you to route only certain apps through the VPN while leaving others on your regular connection. This can save bandwidth or improve performance for services that don't need encryption. Now, under the hood, UltraVPN supports perfect forward secrecy, which means that if someone somehow obtains an encryption key, it can't be used to decrypt past sessions. DNS and IPv6 leak protection are also built in to prevent accidental exposure of your browsing queries. While UltraVPN includes dark web scan monitoring and a PassWatch password manager in its subscription bundle, these extras are basic compared to standalone products. The dark web scan checks for your email and breach data, and PassWatch stores your passwords. They're nice bonuses, but shouldn't be your sole reason for subscribing. Privacy and jurisdiction. UltraVPN is headquartered in the United States, a member of the Five Eyes Intelligence Alliance. This location might give privacy-focused users pause. However, the company states that it follows a strict no-logs policy, meaning it doesn't store your browsing activity, connection timestamps, or IP addresses. Since being acquired by Pango Group, UltraVPN has updated its privacy practices. That said, the policy hasn't yet undergone an independent audit. If you want absolute assurance that your usage isn't being recorded, that lack of external verification might be a downside. Ease of use. One of UltraVPN's selling points is its streamlined interface. The apps for Windows, macOS, iOS, and Android all follow the same design philosophy. Pick a location, hit connect, and you're online. There aren't many advanced settings to tweak, which is great for beginners, but might feel limiting to power users. Features like the kill switch and protocol selection are easy to find. On mobile, extra touches like trusted network detection and automatic disconnection during device sleep help conserve battery and maintain security. So if you want to get started with UltraVPN, we've got a link for you down in the description below, which will bring you to this page right here. We go ahead and click on Get the Deal, and this will take you to the checkout page where you can choose between UltraVPN or UltraVPN Plus. And UltraVPN starts at $299 per month. That's billed as $35.88 per year for the first year. And UltraVPN Plus is $399 per month or $47.88 for the first year. And again, you get dark web scan and PassWatch included. So, quick pros and cons summary. Starting with the pros. They've got got competitive introductory pricing. They got user-friendly apps across platforms. They got multiple protocols to choose from. Hydra, WireGuard, IPv2. They have solid speeds for nearby servers and casual gaming. They got integrated dark web scan and password manager. Peer-to-peer allowed on all servers. For the cons, there's fewer servers than some competitors. It's based in the US with no independent logging audit. Streaming reliability can be inconsistent. Not many advanced settings. Power users might find it too simple. And renewal prices increase after the first term. Now meet PureVPN. PureVPN has been around since 2007, making it one of the older players in the VPN world. The company is currently based in the British Virgin Islands through its parent company PureSquare, although its corporate structure has roots in Hong Kong and Pakistan. Over the years, PureVPN has faced criticism for handing user data to authorities during a criminal investigation, but it has since overhauled its policies and undergone independent audits to regain trust. Server network performance. One of PureVPN's biggest selling points is its large server network. More than 6,500 servers across 78 countries in over 96 locations. That's significantly larger than UltraVPN's network. A wider network can make it easier to find a server close to you, which usually translate to better speeds and reduced latency. PureVPN's network includes physical and virtual servers, and some optimized for specific purposes like peer-to-peer or streaming. In speed tests, PureVPN performs respectably, but doesn't always live up to its marketing tagline of being the fastest VPN ever. Average download speeds are comparable to UltraVPN in many regions. WireGuard tends to offer the best performance, while older protocols like OpenVPN and IPv2 are slightly slower. PureVPN users may experience inconsistent speeds on certain servers, particularly during peak traffic times, but overall performance is sufficient for streaming, browsing, and moderate file sharing. Security and features. PureVPN also employs AES 256 encryption with a variety of protocols: WireGuard, OpenVPN, IPv2, and L2TP/IPsec. Users can select the protocol that best balances speed and security. A kill switch is also available on desktop and mobile apps, ensuring that your real IP doesn't leak if the VPN connection drops. Split tunneling, often referred to as on-demand VPN in PureVPN's marketing, allows you to choose which apps use the VPN and which bypass it. That can improve performance for tasks that don't require encryption. PureVPN also offers port forwarding and dedicated IP addresses as paid add-ons. Port forwarding is helpful if you host services that need incoming connections, and a dedicated IP can be useful for online banking or running your own server. These extras set PureVPN apart from many competitors, but not everyone will need them. Privacy and audits. After a privacy scandal in 2017 where PureVPN provided information to authorities, the company revamped its policies and hired external firms to verify its no-logs claims. Independent audits have since confirmed that PureVPN doesn't keep records of users' connection or activity logs. Being based in the British Virgin Islands, a jurisdiction with no mandatory data retention laws, is another advantage for privacy seekers. Now that said, the corporate structure spans multiple countries, which some critics argue makes transparency murkier. It's a matter of trust. Audits help, but the past incident still lingers in many people's minds. Ease of use. PureVPN's apps have evolved over the years. The current desktop and mobile clients share a modern design with a large connect button and simple menus. On the desktop, a menu on the left side lets you choose server locations, adjust settings, and access support. The mobile apps mirror this layout, making it super easy to hop between devices. Now, unlike UltraVPN, PureVPN offers more settings. You can change protocols, enable split tunneling, toggle the kill switch, and select whether the app auto-launches with your operating system. For some users, the extra options are empowering, and others may find them unnecessary. Connecting is generally quick. However, some users have reported occasional crashes or long connection times on certain platforms. PureVPN supports up to 10 simultaneous connections, matching UltraVPN and exceeding many competitors that limit you to 5 or 6. So if you want to get started with PureVPN, we've got a link for you down in the description below. It's going to bring you to this page right here. We can go ahead and try PureVPN risk-free. You can go ahead and get started. They're currently running their Black Friday offer, so you can get it for as low as $1.49 per month. So that's 88% off, plus you're going to get 3 extra months. Or you can go ahead and try it for 7 days for only 99 cents. So the standard plan, we'll go ahead and click on that, and that'll bring us to checkout here where we have some different add-ons we can go ahead and get. At the time of recording, they have 50% off all selected add-ons. So they got the dedicated IP and port forwarding, a residential network, dedicated IP, dedicated server, port forwarding, and multi-login. So this is $93.87. So that's for 63 months. So that's for 5 years. years and 3 months. It's only $93.87, which is kind of an insane deal. Now, they have also got a 31-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out and make your decision within those 31 days and decide if you want to commit to 63 months of this. Again, we'll have a link for you down in the description below. All right, now for a quick pros and cons summary. For the pros, they got a massive server network with 6,500 plus servers. They've got a variety of protocols, including WireGuard, OpenVPN, IPv2, and L2TP/IPsec. They got a split tunneling and kill switch across platforms. They have an audited no logs policy with improved transparency. They have optional dedicated IP and port forwarding for niche use cases. It supports 10 simultaneous connections. Now for the cons. Past privacy controversies still raises eyebrows, despite audits. Speeds can be inconsistent and FastestVPN claims are exaggerated. Add-ons cost extra, making the service more expensive if you need advanced features. The interface is a bit more complex, which may overwhelm beginners. Renewal rates increase after the initial term. Now for the head-to-head comparison. So now that you have a sense of each VPN on its own, let's compare them category by category. Speed and performance. Both services are fast enough for everyday use, but there are nuances. Local speeds. UltraVPN's Hydra and WireGuard protocols deliver solid speeds on nearby servers. PureVPN's WireGuard implementation is competitive, but some servers experience more variability. In most cases, you won't notice a huge difference for regular browsing. Long distance speeds. When connecting across continents, both see speed drops. UltraVPN sometimes edges out PureVPN due to the Hydra's optimizations, but the gap is pretty narrow. If you're a gamer, you should consider latency. UltraVPN's proprietary protocol often provides slightly lower ping times, though PureVPN's network size means you may find a closer server in certain regions. For streaming, UltraVPN's reliability varies by platform, while PureVPN's specialized streaming servers can give it an edge if you find the right location. However, both require trial and error to find the best server for a specific streaming service. Security and protocols. Security fundamentals are strong on both sides. They both use AES 256 encryption and offer kill switches and split tunneling. The key differences include protocols. UltraVPN's Hydra is proprietary and optimized for speed. PureVPN doesn't have its own protocol, but supports major ones, including WireGuard, OpenVPN, and IPv2. If you want the latest open source technology, PureVPN is a good choice. If you're curious about Hydra's performance boosts, then UltraVPN is unique. Advanced features. PureVPN offers port forwarding and dedicated IPs as add-ons. UltraVPN does not. PureVPN also has an optional obfuscation feature to help in restrictive countries, though it's less known than other providers' offerings. UltraVPN includes dark web scan and basic password manager. Privacy and jurisdiction. Privacy is one of the biggest concerns. UltraVPN, based in the US with a no logs policy that hasn't been independently audited. The company promises not to record user activity, but there's less external verification. For privacy purists, the US jurisdiction may be a red flag. PureVPN, based in the British Virgin Islands with an audited no logs policy. Past scandals have pushed PureVPN to be more transparent. If you prioritize audit verified privacy, PureVPN is a safer bet. Ease of use. UltraVPN, the apps are minimalistic with fewer settings. It's a good set and forget it option for beginners. Advanced users might miss more granular controls. PureVPN offers more settings and customizations. You can tweak protocols, set up port forwarding, and adjust split tunneling per app. That's great for tinkerers, but may overwhelm some seeking simplicity. Pricing and value. Both VPNs offer similar promotional pricing. UltraVPN includes dark web monitoring and a basic password manager in this subscription, while PureVPN includes basic security features and sells optional extras. If you need port forwarding or a dedicated IP, then PureVPN's packages can get more expensive. UltraVPN's simplicity might be enough for those who want a low-cost, no-frills service. So consider how much you value the extras when calculating total costs. But if you go ahead and take advantage of the Black Friday deal with PureVPN, it's kind of hard to beat. Customer support. Both companies offer 24/7 live chat and email support. Reviews indicate that UltraVPN support has improved under Pango Group's management with prompt responses. PureVPN support is generally helpful, but sometimes inconsistent depending on the representative. Both sites have knowledge bases for troubleshooting. So which VPN should you choose? Ultimately, the right choice comes down to your priorities. Choose UltraVPN if you value simplicity, competitive introductory pricing, and a straightforward app experience. It's great for casual users who want to connect quickly without diving into settings. If you're comfortable trusting the company's no-log policy without an external audit, and if the US jurisdiction doesn't bother you, UltraVPN delivers strong performance at a pretty low cost. Now you should choose PureVPN if you want a larger server network, more protocol options, and add-ons like dedicated IP and port forwarding. Its audited no-logs policy and offshore headquarters appeal to the privacy-focused users. And you should be prepared to spend time experimenting with servers for streaming, and you might pay extra for advanced features. But if you need those extras, PureVPN becomes the more versatile choice. So, deciding between UltraVPN and PureVPN isn't about naming one winner. It's about matching a service to your needs. UltraVPN delivers solid speeds, clean interface, and it's just easy to use. It's perfect for those who want to connect quickly and securely without delving into advanced settings. PureVPN, on the other hand, offers a huge network of servers, more protocols to choose from, and optional features like port forwarding and dedicated IPs. It's great for users who want flexibility and are willing to tinker with settings and value independently verified privacy. As with any service, both have promotional pricing that increases after the first term, so watch your renewal date. And if you want to get started with either of these, we'll have links for you down in the description below. Now, these are affiliate links, which means the channel earns a small commission when you use them at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.